I think for some listening to this, they might be like, I'm in the weeds. My team is actually bringing me issues every single day. I don't even feel like we have even any capacity to be doing that. I would say you don't have the right people.
Yeah.
If you have someone that's bringing you a problem every day, or, hey, can you talk? Oh my God, that moment.
Oh, that text that you get that it's like, hey, let me know when you can talk.
Hey, let me know when you can chat.
Shut up.
No.
Absolutely not.
What possibly with Claude? No, now when you say it, with Claude and God, what do I need to be involved? Like, truly.
Yes.
I mean, at the end of the day, of course, I bring a frequency, I bring a vision. I have very intuitive hits of like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I want you to bring me all the constraints in the business and I can help you work through
But that's
those.
not what that text is for.
No, it's not. I've had the call of, I'm just like, I feel like I'm so frustrated because like so-and-so came in and they immediately got leadership position. Yeah, she was running a multi-million-dollar company before she came in here. Mm-hmm. And she's an absolute bad bee. She has solved 6 issues that I've been sitting on for 6 months in 2 weeks. Yeah. Guess what? She's coming into leadership. Yeah. And that element of, what about me? Where am I in? No.
That's the wrong person.
No, wrong person. And if you feel like you have those people, I don't know what to say. I mean, I cleared house last year. And so many amazing humans. You have to separate the
person from the business needs.
I mean, I have people that have worked for me that are absolutely incredible humans and just did not fit like in that professional space. They could be the right person in the wrong seat. That is the hardest moment because you're like, I'm going to make a seat for them. No, I've tried to do that. I've held on to people way too long. The moment they leave, and you will start to see an energetic shift in the entire. I was just talking with someone this morning that we both know that let 3 people go. 2 of them were her highest producers, and she's never made more money since leaving them because of the culture that those 2 were creating. The negativity, the victim. I was just on a phone call, and the victim, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Oh my gosh, like this is terrible. We're between a rock and a hard place. Even putting those words into the world. You saying you're between a rock and a hard place is putting you between a rock and a hard place. 100%. You weren't between a rock and a hard place. I was trying to explain on this phone call of, no, you actually have paradise ahead of you. You have this amazing opportunity, but your brain won't let it happen. Anyways, if you have those people.
That's what separates truly the winners from the people that are always going to be in their same situation. I call it the planet of poverty. Yeah. Like, people want to believe that they're the victim. They want to believe that things aren't working out for them. They want to believe everything is hard, and it will continue to always be hard. What happened to you
and me, April 2024? I had $15,000 in my business checking account. We both had these massive tax bills. That we
tax bills that we weren't anticipating.
Weren't paying attention to. We're like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. It'll be like $75K. No, it was like $200K. Totally, I had again, $215K in the account. I was down to $15,000. What did I do? Did I wallow in the corner and say, oh God, this sucks, oh my God.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to figure out.
I went to a coffee shop and I wrote in my journal, I am going to make $200,000 in the next 2 months. I will figure out a way. I was crying in the car on the way over. I walk in the coffee shop. Who's in line? My high school principal, who loves me. I love him, Doc Locke. And he's like, you are lighting the world on fire. Don't stop. I'm like, obviously, message from God. Yep. Thank you so much. Went to the corner and I said, I'm going to do an AI masterclass. I don't know what's going to come of it. I'm just going to put myself out there. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to put a masterclass together. I called our friend who's a brand expert. I paid her $2,000 on the spot, down to $13K now. I got the name Automate to Accelerate. She helped me put the brand together. She pumped me up. I did the masterclass. Nothing sold. I did the masterclass again that next week. And I sold 50 seats to my 8-week AI course at $5,000 a piece. No, what was it? 50 seats, $4,000. Yeah, $4,000 a piece, and made $200,000 in May of 2024. Just saying, there's no reality in which I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
Like, that is, and what did I do? Did you think I just emailed one time and I picked up my phone and I made 100 phone calls to people and I said, come to my masterclass, come to my masterclass. So many, they weren't even willing to make an effing phone call. Mm-hmm. How many people right now listening have not called someone on their list to get them in to get an appointment? Do you want to come? I'd love to get you in. Mm-hmm. Can I get you in this week? Sit down and make 100 phone calls.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're going to make money?
I know.
How much is an average care package?
$2,500.
Okay, you make 100 phone calls. Do you think you can get 10 people to come see you? maybe you probably could get 30 people to come
Yeah.
in if you called 100 people. Do you think you could get, I don't know, 5 people to buy a care package at that? Okay, there's $15,000.
Yep. It's so simple, it's stupid.
It's stupid. People pay for coaching. What are we going to say? Take action. Take uncomfortable action every single day. Do you want to be where we are right now? And thank God I have a sales background. Like, I every day thank the lucky stars that I sold Cutco knives, Forever Guarantee. And I got to earn reps, making thousands of calls. I have zero. You told me right now you need to make 100 phone calls to get people to come to something.
You could do it. Yeah.
Easy. No problem.
We just, after our coaches retreat, Alejandro, he was like, what are we doing with our list? I was like, well, nothing. And he's like, I'm just going to start calling people. I'm like, I love that for you.
Great.
See what they need. See what we can help with.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like there's people sitting there that also can be changed by what we offer.
How can I help you?
Yeah.
That is all.
That is like the easiest thing to do.
So
if you,
yeah.
and you know, we talk about this all the time, like you are directly compensated for the amount of value that you bring to the world. How can you go create more value for somebody?
If they can't.
And are you going to have to do it 2 years for free? Maybe. But are you willing to do it to make $1 million, $2 million, $5 million the next year? Like if you stick to it long enough, it will work out. And it's not going to take remotely even that long. But I think a lot of people see success stories and they're like, okay, I want that. Yes. But do you know what's required?
Can you make 100 phone calls in the next 24 hours?
Yeah.
Can you lock yourself in a room and make yourself do it?
Yeah.
I love Jocko Willink, is like go to the end of the masculine territory, but he says discipline equals freedom. That's his like tagline. And it is what's 100% true. Inspiration and motivation is fickle. It comes and it goes. Like today, I'm off of how many straight weeks have we been traveling?
Yeah.
Truly,
Same.
I think 50% of the time I'm in my bed. The other 50% we're somewhere in the country, in the world, traveling. This is build season. Do I feel motivated every single day? Absolutely not. I want to lay down. Do I want to go work out? No. Do I want to go run? Absolutely not. Do I just show up anyways? I mean, luckily now I have the financial freedom to like have a trainer sitting there waiting for me. But when I didn't have that, I would sign up for a class because that was the easiest way. I knew it was starting at 10 a.m. and I would go. And people will see me all the time, you know, oh, you're fit, you're training all the time. I don't want to do it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Today, like I didn't want to take the phone call I just had.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even want to do this.
Yeah.
And now I'm loving it.
Yeah.
But like it's not
because it's not about a choice though. It's like about what you have committed to and what are you disciplined enough to do.
And then again, once you get into the flow of it, it's like you have to start to get the energetic stuff. And then once you're in the middle of the workout, you're like, all right,
this is great.
Okay, like we got it now. Yeah. But it's just doing things when you don't want to do them. That is it. If you just continue to do that, what is the thing you don't want to do? David Guillaume says this all the time. He's like, whatever I'm resisting is what I go fully into. What are you resisting? Are you resisting your taxes?
Go in, have a love
baby.
day with your taxes.
Go into Claude now. Oh my God, you have Claude. We had to do our taxes without Claude.
Yeah,
literally. What the hell on earth? Now you got Claude Cowork. Oh my God, load it all in there.
So easy.
Oh, the ease. That's why I love AI. It's such an activator. You go in there and you're like, I am desiring 7 figures in the next 12 months. I'm willing to do whatever action it takes. I will talk to you every single day. I want you to create 3 things. Steve Jobs only had 3 things that he would do every single day. Everything else was noise. And you just prioritize your day. These are the only 3 things I'm doing, and use AI to be your back and forth. Totally. Or chat BDQ.
Chat BDQ.
Or
she's
maybe
the queen.
TWP on demand, depending on what it's called.
Or maybe it's Coach BDQ. We're rebranding it because we're giving it to the world very soon.
Go into that thing every single day. What do I do today? What do I do today? I will take any action you tell me because my goals and my desires are so much bigger than my current feelings.
Yeah.
And we've said that over and over again. Whatever you feel, feeling is like...
It's fickle. It does not matter.
And it is detached. Like, if I feel whatever, your emotions are not you. That's what I learned in my divorce, too, is like that grief and that feeling. It's like you have to separate yourself from that. Because an emotion is really only supposed to last 90 seconds. That's what your body is trained. But your thoughts is what creates the emotion to stick around. And that's why we're so obsessed with what are you thinking? And I'll go into AI and be like, I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling anxious. I need you to flip my thought pattern right now to make me feel excited, motivated, on fire. Interview me 3 high impact questions to extract why I'm thinking what I'm thinking, and I want you to flip it on its head. Just like you were Stephanie Wigner.
Yeah, Tessa, we just got back from the retreat, and she was like, I just get it. I'm surprised by your ability to keep going. And it's like, even when you're saying like, is there things on your schedule you don't want to do? Of course, because we know that they're getting us closer to the impact and the lives that we're meant to change and things like that. But if I looked at my schedule on a daily basis and was like, do I feel like doing this today?
No.
It's going to be a no 90% of the time, because I made that decision when I was in a high energy, high frequency place. And then your energy is going to fluctuate, and the things that are going to come up, like the phone call that you had to have, or something with team's going to come up, or something with the launch, or something with the client is going to come up, and it could throw you off your path if you let it. That's why I do not determine. One of Layla's favorite things is like, follow the plan, fuck your feelings, like, yes. Yeah. Follow the plan. You have a plan, stick to it. And
as long as the plan, and Nicole's been so good about this, is
it's like, still where you want to go.
Yes.
It's
and
what
like
we just
she
discussed.
Just said even last night, she's like, this is a little too much travel. Like, I don't want to do it like this again. Like when we plan out the next 12 months, I want to make sure we have at least a 30-day period where we're off. Like, what 30-day period is that? That you can decide. Is it December 15th through January 15th where there's no Slack, no work, no nothing? What is it? And then making sure there's like decent breaks in between things. And what does that require? We're going to have to say no to big opportunities. That's going to be the biggest and hardest part for our little reptilian scarcity brains of, oh my God, well, what if I can't keynote? Oh my God, there's 1,000 people there. What is meant for you will not miss you. It will not. There is no opportunity, no podcast, no conversation, no call that is going to suddenly make or break your success and your trajectory. Could it? Sure. Could it, if you told me I had to go to LA next week to meet with Tony Robbins and we had a week
probably
together.
Could make that work.
Could that get me on a different timeline a little bit quicker? Sure. Do I think that timeline's already meant for me and it's going to happen eventually? 100%. Are there little moments? Would I potentially fly private to like make it a little bit easier, and like maybe there's an investment there to like create more comfort and less nervous system dysregulation? Absolutely. I would pay for that and pay for the nicest hotel rooms now, because I know that when the service is high, my nervous system is chill, and that is how I have to now maintain and think about my life
as you're growing.
Yeah.
I think too, it's just, I want people to listen to this, whether they find aspects of it relatable or not relatable, to realize that all of these higher level problems that we're now solving came from being really intentional in solving the lower level problems, and being really intentional about our beliefs 3 years ago, and then looking those.
Never hiring anyone that has like
low frequency.
True, yes. Or like bringing problems or bringing issues. Like, what do you believe? If whatever you believe about yourself
is what's going to show up. That's why even earlier when you were like, I would never have anybody on my team that just brought me a problem, I agree with that. And also, why have you created a culture where people just bring you problems? Like, you have to fix yourself, because you're not leading in the correct way. And I find that often with a lot of clients that are like, I don't like team. I'm like, because we haven't built the team the right way. In order to build the team the right way, you have to start building yourself and really checking your own beliefs. And I think if, this podcast at all, it's like a lesson on leadership. How can you lead others? And how can you lead yourself so that you have the privilege to lead others?
It's like a relationship. You have a crazy ex. Why did you stay with him?
Yeah.
Well, I never thought that I could find anyone else. Okay. So immediately you're thinking that you're not worthy of like a greater love. So then now, is it about them? No. The only reason he's in your life is to trigger you to figure out
do the work.
Yes. What are you worth? Are you worth that? When I was going through my divorce, my spiritual coach, who I hired immediately, was like, what you're calling in is someone that is so deeply obsessed with you. I mean, they love you in your best. They love you in your worst. You know that 100%. That's not what I'm seeing here. So what you're saying you desire and what you want is in conflict. And when that's in conflict, the universe is just going to keep bringing you what you're accepting in every area of your life. He's like, the moment you say you're not accepting that anymore, all the opportunities are going to flood in. And that's exactly what happened. And it's the hardest decision ever. And I know the feeling. And some might be thinking here, like, you guys just don't know. This person's my sister-in-law. They've been with me for 10 years. I have a pit in my stomach even thinking about it.
We know.
When I let you-know-who go last year, I was sick physically in my body all night long, all week long, thinking about the conversation of, this isn't working. Did I have Claude prep me 100 million times? What do I say? How do I say it? What do I say? How do I say it? And it ended up being the best conversation ever. She could feel it. She's not an idiot. She knew there was a negativity there and there was a weird feeling there. And she got to go into her dream job. Yeah. She's so much better off now. We just have to separate that primal, like, familial community. Like, our ancestors had, like, tribes. And that is what our brain thinks that our business is. It thinks it's a tribe. It is not a tribe. It is a business. It is very separate, but our brain has not evolved to recognize it. But it's the best feeling in the world. And if the business as a whole is bringing you anxiety, like, nothing in the world is worth anxiety.
No.
Every single day.
And it's a beautiful signal and a beautiful opportunity to rebuild it in a way that is less anxious, more exciting, more fulfilled, more content. Build it up. Yeah. Big fan of that.
Yep.
We've done it a few times in a few different ways over the last couple of years.
Because you're not willing to settle. That's one thing I love about you is, like, back in the day, you ditched an offer that was making you $10,000 a month. At the time, that was a very big deal. That was a lot of money. And you're like, it's just pulling my attention. It's causing a lot of stress. And you cut it. You just recently cut another offer that was making you
way more than that.
Way more than that. And you said the same thing. It's pulling me away from the most important things in my business. It's distracting me. It's causing anxiety. And no amount of money is worth that. And you cut it. And guess what's going to happen? We know
it's going to happen.
It is only going to create so much abundance on the other side. 9 out of 10 business owners could never make that decision because they're so scared of losing that income. And you're like, I'll scale back my living expenses for a year if that's what it means, or
I'll just go make another million tomorrow doing something else.
You said that for 1 second and you're like, wait, I can just go make another. Just either, we'll go make things more profitable, we'll go make more money. But that's what it comes down to, is the belief in yourself. I've had a lot of money scarcity in my life, and my parents had a lot of money scarcity, but it doesn't heal when you have money. Because I started to get money. There was $1 million in the checking account, and I still was like, there's not enough. When it went away was when I role played in my head over and over and over again, every dollar being taken away from me, and me thinking through what I would do if that happened and how I would rebuild back up to what I am. So now sure, that's amazing. Oh, great. There's great money. We've got great cash flow. We've got great assets. That's awesome. You could take it all away from me tomorrow.
Because you'd get it back.
I would make it all back because I trust myself.
Yeah.
And now there's no scarcity money.
And there's, I think too, just trusting yourself is what allows you to make those big decisions and those big risks. Like, it could feel like a risk, and often when we're brushed up against a risk in the business, it feels like, oh, this is too risky, I shouldn't do it. But when you trust yourself and you've built that self-belief that everything is always working out for you, everything is an opportunity, that you're going to figure it out no matter what the circumstances are. Your success is not determined by your circumstances. It makes it to where you can move quicker, you can make quicker decisions, you can make the uncomfortable decisions, and that's truly how you have a whole freaking quantum leap.
And that's why we've made quantum investments. Most people at our stage have this surplus of income, and what's the first thing they think about putting it into? Oh my God, I need to go buy real estate. I need to go put it in stocks. I need to go in, obviously, like, we're doing a little bit of that. But most of my investments right now are going into mentorship, coaching, networking, traveling to meet the most incredible high frequency human beings in the world. Why? Because let's say fiat currency goes away tomorrow and the US dollar is worth nothing. What do I have? I have such a deep network of insane connected people. I have a brand. I have a personal brand. I have an email list of 100,000 human beings, probably more now, that I can reach out to at any moment. I can barter and trade with someone else. I have infinite resources beyond my cash and money or assets. Not saying, having great income producing assets isn't great, but I'm 35.
You could go make it again.
Sure. Yeah. I have plenty of time. If I was 55, sure. Okay, let's start making some safe moves. Like, I want the skill sets. I want these quantum skill sets that you can't buy in a multi-family compound. No, and what is that going to bring me right now? Honestly, I don't want to manage that.
It's a headache is what it's
I don't want to talk
us.
about it. Whoa, what should we paint the door? I do not give a blank. What, or should we do a deck? Oh my God, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I have zero for that right now. Could I start a company with a management team? Well, sure.
But that's also not what's aligned for your highest good right now.
No, I am all in on one thing. That is that is my relationship with a higher power, relationship with God, the relationship with myself, the relationship with Nicole and my family and my friends, and the uncommon business. In that order. And that is, when I wake up in the morning, that's what I'm thinking about. Those things. And it's if it's anything else, it's a distraction.
And if it's anything less than that feeling of being excited, being on purpose, being fulfilled, being in love with your life, having fun, joy, all of it can coexist together if you make the hard decisions. And I think that's really what we're trying to get across.
It was not fun.
No.
But I would do it again.
Yeah, 100 times.
Yeah. And
we're
now,
still doing it though.
I would say it is the first time is the worst.
Yes.
And then you start to believe like, oh, if we have to let somebody go.
Yeah. You're like, I didn't die the last time I did it.
And they're not going to die, and they're actually going to be better off.
Yeah.
I'm releasing them into their next version of themselves that gets to be with a place that's so grateful to have them and their particular skill set. You're not doing anyone any favors by keeping them and not enjoying look, do I get in little tips with sure? Like, I just kind of disagree with that, but I trust you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you
do your thing.
Let you go. That also was one of the hardest. Everyone like, I want to scale a $20 million business.
What are you willing to let go of?
Are you willing to let someone fully run your business without you being involved? Are you willing to let someone make every single decision without you being involved? And sometimes you're not going to agree with the decision. And that's now, what a gift. What a gift for me to have somebody and Kinsey's that for me. She is making, and I honestly agree with 99.999%. And of what she does. And honestly, I just agree because that's what she wants.
Yeah.
I trust her way more than I trust myself to make a decision in the business. But even hearing that, close your eyes as a business owner and think about someone else making every single decision for you inside your business. Like, what does that feel like in your body? Restriction? Okay, well then universe, the feeling that you have is what you're actually calling in. Yeah. If you feel restriction around someone running your business for you, universe will never give you the person that's going to run your business for you. And you're never going to be able to scale because you won't have that person.
No, you'll always be restricted.
Yep, you'll be on vacation in Italy with your family, taking phone calls on the top of a mountain because you don't trust anyone else because of your ego.
Yep. That doesn't sound like fun.
No. And it's so hilarious when I see all these guys that are like, oh, I'm running a business and it's, oh, God, it's so, oh my God, it's so much. I'm like, you're making it so much.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's moments.
Of course.
Where I am pushing it, especially when it comes to delivering of this content. It changes every single day. The other day, someone was like, are you scared of competition? I'm like, no one wants my business model. I have to create new content every single day. It's never existed. Quad tags just got released. Guess who has to work for, not me, but guess what team has to work for 6 hours to figure it out and build curriculum next week? Yeah. Yeah, and I get involved in that, and I'm in the weeds, and it's don't get me wrong. And Carter is grinding right now. Like, he's in grind, and so now it's just going to keep kind of, the baton gets passed, and then we have to build the structure around each person once they start coming in. But yeah, the hard and the suck doesn't necessarily go away. It's just a different version of it. Yeah, and we become so detached from it all. Yeah. I trust myself so much. I trust Creator.
I trust
the team.
Guys,
even if we lose, if you tell me, and I had to tell my team this because we spent $1.5 million in ads in 30 days. And our team was stressed AF because they had so much stress on them. Every other business owner that my ads person has worked with has put so much pressure on her. Yep. This better work. And I was the first person she's ever worked for that said, if you lose all of this, it is the greatest lesson that I have ever received, and I will be better because of that data. Mm-hmm. And that immediately really
shifted the perspective.
Oh, she was a different person. Mm-hmm. Now she's able to be free. Like, okay, I don't have to, oh my God. And obviously I love a little bit of the pressure. Like, I don't want to release all the pressure. Like, I want you to have a little bit of that anxiety, but harness the anxiety to
in the right direction
for good.
Yeah.
Don't let it keep you up at night. And remembering that your team needs that comfort. Like, guys, this is all data.
Yeah.
Do your effing best every single day. Sleep 8 hours a night. Feed yourself. Clean your house. Do your best. And everything is data. If this doesn't work out the way we planned, data.
We'll figure it out next
time. Did our
time.
texting platform absolutely crash? Did our Zoom meetings get... we didn't have the big enough Zoom meeting. We had 1,000 people in the waiting room on our first day of our AI boot camp. Absolutely yes. Did we have hundreds of people saying we were a scam online? 100%, because they couldn't get into Zoom. What did I do? Did I go back and cry at home? Guys, shit happens.
Yeah.
It's all good. Guess what? I just ran the same meeting the next day, opened the Zoom room up. You want to say shit about me? Go ahead. I know what we are. We're the best AI training program in the entire world.
But it's taken a lot of internal work on yourself to not let that affect you.
Of course.
You know.
Oh my God, of course.
Because 3 years ago it would have crumbled us. And I think that my lesson over the last year of stuff that I've worked with is like, you're going to get more visible. People are going to have more opinions, more things to say about you. But that is the work. I'm so glad that I've pushed past what I known to be safe. And now it's like new territory and I'm getting new feedback because it's an opportunity to become a new version of myself. I never would have been there to been able to do that if I would have just stayed in my comfort zone. And same thing, like, you know, you talked about your first masterclass, nobody bought anything. Now you have all thousands and thousands of people on your masterclasses. But if you wouldn't have kept trying, you would have never got to this
different
opportunity.
Message, different name, different time, different this, different. I didn't shut the business down. I just
pivoted.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the athlete in me too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will.
Figure it out.
I will figure it out.
Same. That's BDQ to the max. We got that on lock for sure. I feel like we could talk for literally 3 more hours, but we got to go get a coffee. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me. I know everybody always loves when you're on my podcast, and I'm just excited about where you're going, where we're both going, who we're becoming in the process, and that we get to guide others.
And do it together.
And do it together. The best.
Love you so much.
Love you. Bye.